Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we are going to watch Fraulein Devil. Never seen it before. Let's check it out. After that cheery introduction, we see a bunch of wounded soldiers, German soldiers, during World War II. It's 1943. They have a plan to help them.
Your product has had the approval of our Führer. You will send a train loaded with pretty women to entertain the frontline officers. It's the best way to demonstrate that he does remember them.
Best way. But I guess no one can know about this plan or something. I don't know. So they decide to kill him.
To anybody. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. You will dispose of his body without any trace and publish a commendations notice in the army saying that Major Müller met an accidental death.
And here we meet Elsa. She's in charge of this whole thing.
You ought to rejoice. Don't you think so? This may add a little excitement.
I'll now be screwing the madam of the high-class brothel.
I can't show you the officer licking her boots because her vagina was showing in the scene when he got down there, but I'm not sure what pleasure she's getting, but she does seem to enjoy this guy licking her boots. So the women come, they have to strip and get checked out, and I think they're being checked out by baseball legend Robin Yount.
What's your name?
No.
So these are the lovely ladies who get to be prostitutes on the German love train.
Extremely strict, and I summon you to abide by them. You or members of your family have been found guilty of crimes against the Third Reich. This is your chance to obtain forgiveness and to reintegrate our great National Socialist family.
So let the party begin. Elsa spies on all the couples that are doing things. That's treasonous, and that's what she was brought in to listen for. So anybody who says anything bad about Hitler gets shot. Apparently there's a lot of German officers who felt the same way.
Go ahead, shoot.
Elsa herself doesn't pass up an opportunity to get laid. She's got really big boobs too. I wish I could show them to you. Trust me, they're nice. More treasonous spies get shot. That's Franz Holbach. He's got a thing for this girl.
Slaughtered like cattle.
You little sweetheart, don't you want to find out? At this very minute, your darling is with another customer.
Go fuck yourself, you dirty, lying bitch.
Well, of course, she is a prostitute.
She's coming like crazy.
She forces him to listen to her have sex with somebody else.
She's quite a female, that Lieslat. But I want you to listen.
This train, which has a bunch of probably POWs or Jewish people on it, she decided to take pity on some of them and give them some water.
Give it to me. Damn it.
Can't do that.
Objections, and don't you talk back. We have definite reasons to suspect the presence here of a secret agent spying on us on this train.
I heard you this morning.
Franz yells at his little honey.
Maybe listen to your love-making.
These are orders, Franz. You know what my job is here.
Sure I know. To spy while making love. Disgusting. But no one compels you to have orgasms.
Oh, Franz, you are...
Elsa turns up the speaker on some other couple doing it, and I guess that turns her on enough that she wants to do it too. Interrogation.
And now, will you talk?
They want her to tell the truth. She's going to show the scars on her boobs.
Tell them all they want to know if you don't want to be butchered.
You are right. I'll speak. Help me.
But guess what?
I can't stand it anymore. Anything.
He shoots himself, and it was all a ruse.
You stupid bitch. Dead men don't speak anymore.
But it's you who left your gun here. I couldn't help it.
God damn.
I can take the makeup off now.
Franz decides to betray. He is the spy.
My code name is possible. I want to know who gave you Martha's name and address.
Richter. Lieselotte Richter. She's aboard the train. She needed a messenger and asked me.
It's hard to believe that a Nazi officer would accept the risk of being caught as a traitor.
Run away, Franz! I've told them everything!
So they were both in on it. Now Franz has to run. While he's on the run, the train is stopped, and a bunch of, I don't know what country they are, but obviously they're against the Germans. And a fight breaks out. He's able to sneak back onto the train to try to get her.
Did you expect me to leave you to the hangman?
I betrayed you. Oh, I did. With all my willpower, I tried to resist. I couldn't.
So the two of them escape into the woods. Elsa herself is chasing them. And she catches them. And she kills her.
If you don't fire first, I'll smash your face.
She wasn't going to kill him. She wanted to let him live.
What did you do that for? I missed her.
Thou shalt not kill, said the Lord. I'm trying not to if I don't have to.
Even though she fell, she didn't die. She was not shot. She gets up. She runs away. And that's our movie. All right, let's talk about this Full Moon's Grindhouse Collection movie called Fraulein Devil. It's a movie that I never had until about a year ago. It was on my wish list, my Amazon wish list, which you can see linked down below there. And one of my viewers got it for me. So thank you, Marty, down in Florida, for providing me Fraulein Devil. If anybody else wants to click that link and get some more movies for me, I'd love to have them. Anyway, the movie itself, I remember seeing this in one of the video stores in the Milwaukee area back in the late 90s. It was one of those gigantic boxes, and I was always intrigued about it. Never got around to watching it, or I'm sorry, renting it or copying it, so didn't get to see it until now. It's what they call a Notsploitation film. The plot of this film is that it's 1943, and the German forces are getting a little weary, and they might not even be doing very well in the war, which was accurate. And some of the powers that be think the best thing for our soldiers would be to give them some women, some pretty women, as they call them. So they bring this train of pretty women, and they're basically prostitutes that they give to the German soldiers. Now they're not like Jewish Holocaust victims. They're just regular German women, I guess. And they're just I don't want to say they're sex slaves. They're prostitutes, and that's what they do. They prostitute themselves for the guys. So that's pretty much the rest of the film. They end up sleeping around with a lot of people. There's one guy, this German lieutenant guy, who kind of has a thing for one of the ladies. He gets mad when she starts having orgasms with somebody else. She's like, "It's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do." He's like, "You weren't supposed to have orgasms." The whole thing is run by this woman named Elsa. She's put in charge of this, played by the actress Melissa Longo, who I think did a lot of other types of these movies. I know I have a few other things with her in it too. And she's a real hard ass, and she thinks that there are people who are like conspiring against the Fuhrer and want to see Germany broker peace in this. So she spies on everybody and has hidden microphones and everything. And if she hears anything that is like treason worthy, she kills them, takes them outside, has them shot in the head or whatever. Well, this one guy who's an older guy who also, like I said, likes this one woman. They want to try to escape with each other. Ultimately, they do escape near the end. They got off the train. Elsa, of all people, is chasing them with her gun. And she shoots the girl. She dies. The guy's like, "Shoot me too. You know, I want to go." But she's about to. No, she says it would be, "You're going to suffer more if I keep you alive." And then somebody else was going to shoot her, but didn't. And then Elsa ran away. So Elsa lived in this movie. So I don't know what's up with that, or that's how the movie just kind of ended abruptly like that. That's it. So anyway, Fraulein Devil, there's a lot of nudity in this movie. This movie isn't as rough as some of these movies are. The violence isn't all that bad. Not a lot of gore or blood. There's a couple people being whipped and such. There's a woman strung up and they're whipping her on her bare butt and things like that. But and again, tons of full frontal nudity from females if you're looking for that too, which is always a plus in a movie like this. But and the quality of this DVD, actually, again, like I mentioned when I watched another full moon movie the other day, this one looks pretty good too. Some of their stuff isn't so great, but this looks pretty darn good. So I recommend this movie if you're looking for some nudity and some somewhat tame, not exploitation stuff, not too rough. So anyway, check it out. Leave some comments. I'll leave a link to Amazon down below if you want to buy the movie, which please do. Or if you want to click my Amazon wish list, please do that too. I'd love to see something from you. And if you do, let me know who you are. I'll give you a shout out. So, Fraulein Devil, watch it, leave some comments. Bye.